top knot. Will we do a top knot here? Nah. Can't really do it on mine, so there's no point doing it on yours, is there? Nah. Alright, so beautiful day out. You can see the sunshine. And yeah, we got the rama dams in now. Got a few done. We're there nearly halfway through, and yeah, forgot my GoPro. For some reason the memory cards aren't working, so yeah, could be an early Christmas present for me then maybe, but fingers crossed I can get them going. So yeah, it's on the phone. Hopefully it's grand. I don't have a mount for it, so that could be fun. But I've got plenty of reels and shed space and stuff to try and set it on. So yeah, basically tipping the rams over, mouthing the older ones that I don't know how old they are, and clipping their feet pretty much. Try and do it around this time of year, every year. Basically coming into summer, the feet should be a bit harder. I can clip them, they're not as fat, and yeah, basically I'll do them then probably a month before they go into mating, I'd say. But yeah, see how it goes. These haven't been too bad. I know the last 2 years we've bought rams, Romney rams. They've been purebreds. They've got different type of tags in for the whole eczema cycle stuff. So I'm not mouthing them. The rest of them are pretty much yellow tags. And yeah, I don't know about them. I've got one to pull out that has no teeth at all, and I'll try and bring you along if I can. Yeah, fill the day in, and yeah, it's a good afternoon job. I was going to do it next week when it's wet, but I'd rather do dry rams than wet rams and having leggings on and stuff. But yeah, but we've got the pole Dorsets there. If you can see them peeking through the reels, and yeah, that might be tomorrow morning's job, because that's a two-man job. I don't like doing that by myself. Romneys are easy. They're easy to go over, but the pole Dorsets, if I stick my leg over the top of them, sit on their back, I'll try and stand. My feet don't touch the ground, they're that high. And they're brutes. Basically, once you try and stick a hand on them at all, they just go rigid and they won't move. So you basically have to grab 4 legs and do a somersault over. And generally you can somersault too with them if you don't watch out too. But yeah, we'll do the Romneys. They're a bit easier. Dogs are having a bit of a rest, but you know, they haven't really done much today, but you know, they're tired. So am I. Now, who wants to be next? Who wants to be next? Come this way. Thank you. Thank you. You're kind of in the way there, mate. My camera can't see me. You want to move your head? You want to move your head? Go on. Go on. Go on. Yeah, keep your head down if you want. Well, they can't really see you, can they now? Come on. Sam. Get out, Sam. Go on. Out, Sam. No. Yeah, it's still going. Really now? Fat ass out of the road. No. Oh. It's open for you. There you go. Go on, Sam. Get out there. Go on, Dave. You push him up. That's it. Right, Bob, you're next. Yeah. Come on, Bob. Yeah. And Joe. Go on, Joe. That's it. Right. That'll be it for now. Right. Hopefully with Sam out of the way, you might actually be fit to see what I'm doing. Now Charles. You gonna play ball too, Charles? Or maybe you wanna go? See you, Bob. Come on. Bob Jr. Come on, Bob Jr. Now, 360 or 260 or whatever it is, 240. Yeah. Nasty Ferguson 240. It's a pretty decent 4-cylinder tractor. So it is. Hey, Bob Jr. Alright then. Get the tail going back more. There you go. There you go. Just relax now. Just relax. Relax. Oh, you got good teeth. Now, basically just taking the overgrown horns from the sides away, taking the muck out. I should really have blue spray, and probably we'll have talked about putting them through the foot bath, but because a lot of these old Romneys have had bad feet. Now, just relax. Relax. There you go. You're showing me knee, I tell you. Aren't you? Now, just relax. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but no, just relax. Just relax. Alright, come over this way. Get close to the camera. Get off your tailbone. Yeah, there you go. There's a big hole here. And that's basically caused from foot rot. Stop nudging me. You're as bad as Scooby. Looking for pets. No, I don't think you're looking for pets right enough. And you basically just go down, just around the edges. Just taking the... No, just stop. Just stop. I know you don't like human contact, but for 5 minutes it'll do you no harm. Don't see your get at you. Yeah. So basically this foot rot's actually dried up by the look of it. It's actually outgrown, which is quite surprising for being a wet winter. And so far the ones that I've done turned out have been pretty good. This is the worst one so far out of over halfway probably. It's 22 rounds. No. Just stop. Yeah, you brought that on yourself, didn't you? Just stop it. There. Hey. No, just stop. There's no need for that. You're not sore, you're not uncomfortable. You should be nice and relaxed. Right. Ooh, you had your fingers a good weapon, didn't you? You're off your tailbone. You should be relaxed. You should be. Now we're the wrong way to the camera, aren't we? No. 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 Is it my armpits that you don't like to smell of? I know they are a bit smelly. I have been working on it, it is a hot day. I did spray myself this morning, but if you hadn't smelled this morning you would have been fine. Yeah. But trust me, if I smelled on the armpits you wouldn't be too nice either smell, would you? Guarantee you. You wouldn't be. No. No. Just settle. Settle yourself, boy. Settle yourself. Basically the marks just showing up what's been done. So I'm not tipping them over twice, but yeah. See if Bob Jr. wants to come close. And yeah, he might be a bit more relaxed now. But yeah, so teeth, he's got good teeth. He'd be, I would say he's a is there any numbers on this thing? Nope. I'd say he's probably a 4-year-old. But yeah, that's the toe there. He's basically grew it out. That's a new horn. Oh, that's a new horn coming through there. It was cracked, so it's and yeah, that foot rot's dried up. It's just like us getting a black nail. It's just like us getting a black nail. It has to slowly grow out. The outside of the hooves are like our nails. Need to trim every so often unless you bring them down into the yards a lot and stuff like that. But we don't really. We just do a bit of a minimum. Yeah, okay, stop nudging me. There you go. Happy now. Easier on my back when you're on 4 feet too. But yeah, basically we do very little with them. Just the feet. Dag them up. I dagged them up yesterday and that was it. What else? Bolus them for summertime. Not these boys, sorry. Well, we've started bolusing the Pole Dorsets for the last 3 years, I think. For eczema, because they have no eczema tolerance at all. We're buying Romney rams that have eczema and very high FEI, I think you call it. Yeah, not that up to it, but yeah, we basically buy these rams south of Auckland. And I think Bossman's been doing that for the last 15, possibly 20 odd years, I think. So yeah, we were Romney Finn. These last 2 years we went to Romney because our ewes are that fertile that I don't think we need the Finn in them anymore. Finn are seen as fertile for fertility for the Romneys. So they are, but they're struggling to get fin rams, straight fin rams. So basically in a few years' time I think they'll be going out of it. So yeah, we're just getting another 2 years. Will be probably the whole Romney ram flock will be all purebred Romneys. But yeah, that's just basically, these are actually very good for being such a wet winter and coming through a wet winter. These feet so far have actually been pretty good, touch wood. Yeah, it might be a different story when I get into the last 6 or 7 that's there, but yeah. Anyway, carry on. Day's getting on. Come on, Dan. You're up next. Yep. Come on, Dan. Come on, turn around for me. Yep, that's nice. You went the wrong side. I like taking you this way, so I. You want to try this way then? Come on, man. No. Stay still. Come on. Oh, don't be doing that. Spinning around there. Where's your feet? There we go. Oh. Oh. Now. Oh, we don't have Sam in the way either. You're a bit snotty in your nose. There's a good ram there. That's a 3-year-old. I know by the teeth. But yeah, I'll mark him so I know what we done. Oh, you're a bit of a snubber, aren't you? Now, generally, so we've had these under the cover overnight. Sheep can last 48 hours off grass without having any effect or losing any weight. Yeah, shearing time they like them off the grass about 24 hours to empty themselves out, so they don't do their business on the boards when they're turning them over and jigging them about and stuff like that, which is fair enough, because then it gets into the wool and it's worth less. No, you're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Hey, stay. Hey. No, Dan, come on. Yeah. Not much else I can do with that one. So yeah, Pole Dorset, they'll be a day and a half by the time I do them tomorrow morning. I'd leave them as long as I can off grass because they're going to have less energy to fight with me. Rule of thumb. But yeah, they still have plenty of energy no matter what, but peace of mind and stuff like that, you think that you're winning when they're off grass a wee bit, I suppose, but yeah, sometimes it makes no difference at all. Like last year shearing, the boys, they were a day off grass and the boys started shearing them and threw 1 or 2 of the shears off the board, and they basically threw their hands up and said, nah, we'll come back tomorrow to do them. So they sat in the shade for another night, and it still made no difference. I basically, so there was 4 shears, 2 shearing, 2 turned them over and held them for them, and they were taking turns to shear them just to rest themselves, and yeah, just didn't make any difference. They're flighty boys no matter what, and that was about it. So then yeah, I came in and helped turn them over and stuff for them too. Just trying to keep the shears on side so they come back again. It's always a must. See, as me doing it then. Yeah, you always like to try and keep the shears happy, I suppose. So they they come back and I don't have to do them. So yeah, my shearing and their shearing's probably 5 different things. It's they do a good job. I just get it off and that's it. Anyway, we'll carry on. A few people coming in here, see, so go sort them out, and yeah, we'll do the last 5 and yeah, call it quits, I think. Oh, breaking a sweat a bit. Hey, good job it's not too hot, hence why we do it. But yeah, this boy here is the second last one. I just thought I'd show you teeth. Now, just hold still. I would say that's a 4-year-old ram, possibly a 5-year-old ram now. I don't actually know. The markings have rubbed out in their ear tags. Right. Hold your head still. But yeah, they're good teeth. Generally, oh, I might do them first and then I'll talk back to you. Yeah, so if you didn't know, I've got one more ram to do, and by the look of it, it's a bad foot. So that'll be a good one for you to see. Shame I don't have me head thing or chest harness thing on. It should be some job to look at it. But yeah, you didn't know. So sheep are kind of like humans with teeth. As a lamb, they've got small teeth, kind of like a child. And then when they get a year, how many months is a year? 12. So when they get to about, from a year to about 14, 16 months, depending on their growth and all the rest, they'll pop up the 2 teeth. That's called the 2-tooth. And then every year after that, they'll get 2 more teeth either side of them until they get to about 5-year-old. And then they start grinding and losing teeth and all the rest. A lot of people, whenever we kept 6-year-olds, we'd mouth all our 5-year-olds, and any ones that didn't have teeth went to the works, and we'd keep the good teeth ones. Like there's 2 rams I've marked here that their teeth is level with their gums, basically. They're not too bad, they can still eat. It's when they have real, like, shark teeth, you could say, like real fine teeth. Basically they're below the gums and they can't eat. They will with old grass. This time of year is generally grand for old rams, and these ones are fat enough, so I'm not basically going to pull any out for dog tuck. I've just marked them, and I'll probably spray paint them, so I know next time if they're losing weight I will. But yeah, basically, so they basically go from a hogget lamb to a 2-tooth, a 4-tooth, and then a 6-tooth, which is your 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, and then 5-year-olds. Basically, they've got mature teeth, I'm nearly sure, after that. Full mouth, I think, is 5-year-old or something. I don't know, it confuses me too sometimes. But yeah, rams is basically the exact same as well. And if you didn't know, sheep only have the front teeth and they've got nothing, they're bare gummed up top, so they can nip the grass off. Not horses. No, horses have top teeth. I'm nearly, yeah. Don't quote me on that. I've got them, I don't look at them. Yeah. Anyway, we'll bowl over this last one. I can see his front hoof, there's your shell coming off, so it's either healed up and starting growing like a black nail like us, or yeah, there's other problems. But touch wood now, anything that has had foot rot or any problems has actually healed up and grew through it that I've pulled over, apart from the last one that I haven't jacked. So touch wood, I haven't jinxed myself. Hey little laddie, you're the last one. What are your teeth like? Pretty good. So you can see with them teeth, they're kind of level. So there's gums, there's bottom gum, and they have a hard palate up top that they bite the grass off with. They've got a tongue, and then they've got back teeth. They've got back teeth that they chew. He's not going to open his mouth, but yeah, that there's grew through. That would have been foot rotted one time, and that's the, oh, where are you? That's the new nail there coming down, and she's grew through the foot rot and it's coming down. So if it stays dry for the rest of the summer, it'll be like a brand new hoof again. Just like I say, with us having a black nail, it's bruised underneath and it just keeps growing and growing out until you get rid of it. That's basically what that's doing. Horses and cows are the same too. But yeah, there's one that I've marked with that has his arse to you, that is marked in the nose. I'll toss him over. I do this boy, and you can see the teeth on him. There's two there. I don't know if it's him that has no teeth or the next boy, but we'll soon see. Hey boy, and that's a top. If you see a blue, what do you call them? Zip ties on his ear. There's about 4 of them, I think. 3 or 4 of them. They are the top rams in the flock that we bought, that have exceptionally high FEAs, and yeah, the price was the price followed too for them. An extra, I think it was about $200, $300 extra compared to the other ones, so with a wee bit less, but there was a handful of them, and they were the nicest rams at the time that we picked. It wasn't to do with the tags or numbers or whatever. We go off the look of the ram. 4 black feet, perfect legs, not back too much in the hocks, the whole shebang, black nose. Yeah, there's a few factors that goes into it, and we hand-picked them, and it just turned out that they were them, and well, we got a wee bit of a deal on them, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I'm not paying for it, so. But the lambs are being produced, and it's genetics going into the flock, so yeah. If you want a good flock, we've got the fertility, so you know we're getting the lamb numbers, so which is good for number wise, but for trying to grow them, yeah, there's other factors to having a high fertility, high scanning, docking rate. Is you've got a lot of lambs, and they generally wean lighter than compared to other people, because there's more lambs. So. Anyway, we'll see you after this one, and what will I call you? Stan. We'll call you Stan, seeing the Slim Shady, yeah? Aye, Slim Shady, yeah, with your fringe there. Top knot. Will we do a top knot here? Nah. I can't really do it on mine, so there's no point doing it on yours, is there? Nah, right. You gonna smile for the camera? Oh, right now. It's a very educational video, isn't it? Maybe not. Let me know. But yeah, got the old boy here, the red nose, pink nose, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Nearly the end of the day. So, yeah. I'll show you his teeth. You're gonna stay still. So, where are we? Now get your tongue out of it. I don't want to see your. Don't bite me either. But. Basically, that's what I was talking about, having shark teeth. You gotta stay still. Yeah. Basically, no teeth at all left. And they've broken off, ground down, whatever. Yeah, so he'd be dog tucker. I'll let him back on his feet. He's not that light, but he is. He's not as fat as the rest of them, but he is light, but not as light as what I'd expect him to be with teeth like that, to be honest. There's another one that's actually better neck than him, and he doesn't have teeth like that, but they're ground down below the gum, so they're basically going to end up like that. But yeah, we could either sell them in the works and get probably charge a sellage fee, and that'll be it, because they're worth nothing. Or I'll basically hang them. If it's wet next week, I might get them in and hang them, because it'll do the dogs. Yeah, you might think I'm cruel sounding doing dog tucker, but basically, I've got dogs to feed. It's either you sell him, that's going to go to a workshop, it's basically going to be dumped anyway, no matter what, or and cost you money, or I save a week's worth of dog food, dog biscuits, feeding him to the dogs. Even a light ram is very good for the dogs. Hard bones, great to chew on. Yeah, why not? Saves wastage, saves basically picking them up dead later on or something, or fly struck later on that you basically no good to them and having to dispose of it. You might as well get something out of it. Like, anyway, yeah, that's it. That's us all done here now with the Romneys. They go over our main flock. I don't know if I said this or not, but they go over our main flock. Basically our 2, 3, 4 year olds mixed age. We keep our hoggets out of these. And the Pole Dorsets that we have, no, they're the Romneys. We're the Pole Dorsets over there. They go to our 5 year olds because we don't keep any lambs out of them. We could, because there's nothing wrong with them, but we get enough numbers out of our other 3 age groups that we don't need to. If we were looking to increase our stock numbers, flock numbers even, say we bought another farm, whatever, we would probably potentially go put these over our 5 year olds, just to get numbers quickly built up in our hoggets or whatever. So that's an option. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just they're old. They're a one-way ticket, and they're lambing a month earlier than the mixed age. And basically, the Pole Dorsets, they fatten a lot quicker compared to the Romneys, so that's why we put them over them. Plus, the Pole Dorsets go over our hoggets as well. So they basically go over the 5 year olds, have a month's holiday on good fresh tucker on the flats to fatten up again, get their energy back, and then they go into the hoggets. We've got about 25 Pole Dorsets, basically to cover the hoggets. If we're just doing the 5 year olds, all we needed would be about 8 max. It would save a lot of money, right enough, but we got those cheap because they're Pole Dorsets, they're seconds, the whole shebang. We just want them for a few years, carry on. We basically have teasers, Pole Dorset teasers as well. We've got 3 out there, I think. We've got a couple more to do that he's bought in there a month ago. The vet will come out and give them the snip. So they've still got the stones and all the rest, because basically they still get the smell. So Pole Dorsets are very smelly. So they're great for teasers because they get the smell running through the ewes and get them cycling. Hence why we use them. So it's basically, we've got 2 breeds of rams, and that's basically down to easiness, and it saves having a heap of rams. I know there's other friends of ours has different breeds of rams in their sections and stuff like that, but yeah, I would look into it if I owned the flock. I would probably like to. Geez, you gave me a lot of snutters, didn't you, boy? Oh, sticky. I would probably look into maybe changing the Pole Dorsets to something else, but I don't know what else, because Pole Dorsets are really good at growing. I had thought of Wiltshires, but I just don't really like the look of them, and long tailors doesn't really appetise me, but that would be an option. I know Texels at home grow well, or Charleys. I would probably look at a Charley quicker than a Texel, but Texels do grow very well, but they've got a big root of a head to lamb out, and the Pole Dorsets are quite fine and small when they lamb, so it's great for the hoggets. And they grow well from the start, and the hoggets are on the plantain clover, so they just push along once they start to grow. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know. It'd be interesting to have a discussion about this. Everybody has their own opinions about rams. That's what we do here. I can't change that unless I have my own flock, so there's nothing I can do about it. But we've discussed that Pole Dorsets are good for that. I just hate working with them because they're a pain in the arse. They don't fit through the race wall that well. They're lanky brutes of things, and you go to try and toss them over, you're done after trying to fight with one, because they just go rigid and solid. They're like a bloody block of concrete, 100 kg of concrete that you're trying to tip over, like, or trying to move a 200 litre drum by yourself. Basically, it's the exact same thing. It's probably actually easier with a 200 litre drum, to be honest. It's easier on my back anyway, but yeah, that's just the height of it. Unless you got one of those turnover thingies like Cammy from the sheep game. If you don't know him, check him out. Good content. bloody cracker of a lad, very funny, but he's got a Tapari H4, whatever it is. They bought race wool, so kind of the same thing, but it turns over, basically more for crutching, but I'm sure you could still do feet with them too. I don't know, maybe we should ask him and get him to find out maybe. But anyway, that just now, we're basically gonna go and get these back to the paddock, and yeah, I'm gonna try and probably lie down and straighten me back out again. Catch you in the next one. Fuck up. No, you don't.